Is the word optometrist?
Yeah. How the heck did you know that?
And I got a few of your letter numbers for your PIN code, but maybe not in order. But the thing I was picking up is an 8 and an 8 and a 7 and a 9.
Oh my gosh.
8879.
That's my phone number.
Really? What I want you to do is I want you to take this behind your back, okay, and then put it in whatever hand that you'd like, and then come back with your hands like this. So just, yep. So you got it in one hand. What I want you to do is, first I want you to think, which hand do you have it in, okay? And then just say no for both of these. Is it in this hand? No, say no. Is it in this hand? Okay? Now, I don't know if you guys see this, but the most predictable trait about a human being is the belief that they think they're unpredictable. So when I asked him to think about what hand it was in, he was trying to bluff me. So he was actually looking at this hand, so I know it's not on this hand, it's in this hand. Will you show him with that? I'm not picking anything out. Don't say anything, just think, is it in my right hand or is it in my left hand? I don't even think, do you even have it in one of those hands? All right, I'll take it back, sir. Thank you, Brody.
Yeah, this show was crazy, blew my mind. When I was up there, when you read my mind, it was awesome, it was insane, so.
What I want you to do is I want you to think of a calendar, okay? Now on the calendar you're going to have a month and you're going to have a day. What I want you to do is flip open to that calendar and think onto the month. It seemed to me that you flipped through it pretty quickly, so I'm guessing, either January, February, March. Was it in February?
Yeah.
What I want you to do is I want you to visualize the 28 days in February, and I want you to take this, this big Sharpie and circle the day. There you go. Did you circle the 14?
Yes.
Is it an outside dog?
Sort of.
Sort of. Do you live in town or in the country?
Outside.
Okay. Did you name this after anything? Like, particularly? Did you name it though? Or did your parents name it?
I think they helped.
They helped? They helped you choose Buddy?
Yes.
Alright. Thank you so much.
The show was really interesting, really motivational. I was really surprised at how we basically made no mistakes, at least to us, and got everything right with our minds, and it was a really surprising experience.
In a second, I'm going to see if you can do a little bit better. I'm going to see if you can actually, instead of a number, maybe get a word. No peeking. A lot of you guys here might be together with, a girlfriend or boyfriend, or maybe just come with, somebody else. But what I wrote down here is I actually wrote down my wife's name. Don't say it out loud, because she's going to try to pick this up. Okay? So everybody can kind of see that. Okay? And in a second, what I'm going to have you do is, I want you to, and what is your name again?
Kenzie.
Kenzie, do you trust me?
Yeah.
Okay. What I want you to do is, when I snap my fingers, you're going to close your eyes. So, ready? Okay, if you hear something, just nod your head. Okay. Open up your eyes. Can you tell everybody in a loud voice the name that you heard?
Amanda.
I was just amazed how well you could do it. I've never been at a mind-reading place, basically, that how you could read minds so well and basically discover what they were thinking.
We're going to go on like a little celebrity date. So I'm going to throw this ball out in the audience. If it comes to you, catch it. Don't let it hit your friend in the face. Okay? So I'm going to throw it, and you just catch it. Perfect. And what is your name? Jaden. Jaden. I want you to think about a celebrity. You know, it can be male or female, but any celebrity. What's your celebrity?
Zac Efron.
Zac Efron. Ooh, High School Musical, right? I want you to go ahead and throw that ball to anybody else. Could you stand up? What's your name?
Aubrey.
Aubrey. What I want you to do is I want you to think about this globe. I want you to spin that globe and then stop it. And you're going to stop it at a city. Have it be kind of a well-known city. What city would you stop it at?
Rome.
Rome? Okay? And then whoever you toss it to will be the last person, and toss it to anybody you want. Nice. Is she on the softball team? Sign her up.
Soccer.
Sign her up to softball. That was a great throw. You, ma'am, can you stand up? Can you name a activity, something that you can play? Don't make it kind of, an easy activity like softball or soccer. Maybe something like hide and seek. What activity, a game that you could play?
What about wrestling?
Wrestling, you want to play wrestling? I know what's on her mind. And then could you join me on stage?
Me?
Yes. We just created a celebrity date. We created one with Zac Efron. You went to Rome, and there we're gonna play some wrestling. Will you hold that for me? Yes. Yep. I don't know if you guys knew this, but.
No way. No.
I don't know if you guys can read that. Can you guys in the front row read this? Right? Does anybody know what that means?
You read mine.
Instagram? Anybody have Instagram you guys can go to? What I want you to do is, I want you to take this microphone. One day ago, right? And read it for me.
One Prairie View student will go up on an imaginary celebrity date with Zac Efron. They will fly to Rome where they both will play wrestling.
I have a list that I have on my phone, and you said 27, right? And I want you to, I have movies. I have the top 100 movies that I want to watch before I die. I watched this movie last night, but can you just verify all the movies on here are different? Would you agree? Now, you said 58, sir, right? If it was 58, it would have been Braveheart, awesome movie. And then you said 67, right? 76. 76, sorry about that. It would have been Giant, but you said 27. Can you say out loud what the 27 is?
The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight. Will you go ahead and open that? And what movie is that?
What the fuck? What?
But I also have something a little bit more interesting in here. This is something I wrote earlier today. Could you open that up? Could you read this out loud for everybody?
Tonight I will attempt to project a number to my audience. Although a couple may receive it, one person will get it the strongest. She will be wearing black shorts, a gray Eagles sweatshirt. She will have long dark hair.
Everybody show. But I'm going to ask you to use your intuition. We're going to go to my calculator, and we're going to multiply a few numbers. You're going to put the first 3 numbers in. Just use your intuition. Yep. Okay. And then we're going to multiply. Could you point to somebody in the audience? Describe what they're wearing so they know.
The purple shirt.
Okay. Could you give me a 3-digit number?
251.
251. Point to one last person. Wait.
The red shirt.
The red shirt? Yeah. What? Give me a 3-digit number.
168.
168. We're going to push equals. Will you go ahead and keep that? And don't say it out loud just yet. Well, this is the number that I had. Could you read what number we got 1 digit at a time?
2, 7, 2, 1, 7, 2, 8.
Pretty incredible, right? Do you believe that you were able to do this?
No.
What was this? This wasn't even about your intuition. What was this about? Belief.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna be. This is gonna be crazy, but.
Oh! What?
Stop.
Hi, my name's Lindsay Lang, and we recently just had Lance Nikolai out to Grandview University to perform for us. And in the past we've had hypnotists, but we decided to try something new and do a mentalist, and we loved it. I especially loved how he got everyone involved in the crowd, and my favorite trick was when he had someone write down their best friend's name, and he guessed it, so it's pretty cool.
In my mind, when I look in here, I see them maybe sitting in a circle, or maybe on couches. What's the? You're fine. Sometimes I just talk out loud. It helps. Were you playing? Was the game Truth or Dare? And this is a dare. Was somebody thinking of? Don't say it out loud. Anybody in the audience? But this was. You kind of got nervous a little bit, like maybe it might have been a first kiss. Is that right? Now, I don't want to embarrass anybody here, and it might not be anybody here. It could have been from a different school. But just confirm with me, is this the person's name, yes or no?
Yes.
It was really great to have Lance here at our post-prom tonight. The kids really enjoyed the show. It was wonderful how many kids got involved with the show. We had about 100 kids at our post-prom, and a lot of them had actual contact with Lance and interaction and his ability to read their mind, and they could work together on thinking about their thoughts. I would recommend him to any other group that age with high schoolers. It really worked out well, and even the parents, us watching, we just thought it was really entertaining.
But what I want you to do is I just want you to think in your mind, anything that comes to your mind. If you feel something, remember that, okay? Does that make sense? Okay? In the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Close your eyes. Don't open your eyes until I tell you to, okay? Raise your left hand if you felt me touch you. Okay, put them down. Okay, put 'em 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 do Point to the shoulder that you felt me touch. Okay, you're doing good. With your left hand, indicate how many times I touched you. Okay. And you guys can open your eyes now. You, sir, can you tell me what was kind of interesting about her?
You didn't touch her, but she still thought you did.
And she felt every touch when I touched Zach over here, correct? How did that feel? Strange, apparently, is that right? I want you to think of what this word is. Can you just see it in your mind? This is something, this is an object, correct? Is it something that you use quite a bit during the week? How many times during the week? Yeah.
Just about every day.
Every day. In the morning?
Oh my God. No. Yeah.
Can you say that word just in your mind? Nope. Okay. Oh, I got that object. I see what it probably is. No way. Some of those guys over there, I think, might know what it is. What is it?
Creepy.
What's that?
How it gets huge.
To kind of help you work out, creatine? I want you to do just like Chase did. Just look at the very first word on that page. Do you see it? Can you tell me what page number we're on? 274. Now, I'm going to give you a little present here. I want you to hold on to that and hold on to the book. Now, have you ever had a time where you're taking a test and you get to this question and you're like, I should know the answer, but for whatever reason you just can't get it? And I bet your palms are sweaty. You know, that's exactly the way I felt. There's been a time where I'm up here and I'm trying to read a person, I have no idea what it is. So what I did is, I have an insurance policy. I have a get-out-of-jail-free card, if you will. Can you think of your word for me in your mind? Okay. See, there's some people I just can't read. So, I'm really sorry. What was your word that you're thinking of? Yeah, you can tell me. Running. I have an insurance policy that I put here. What does that say? At Lance Reed's Minds. What would that be? Twitter? So if you want to go to Lance Reed's Minds, you can. I have it here. So, can you first of all, before you wait, can you just read? Can you read the date? Okay. For the people who don't have Twitter and can't read it.
It was today at 2:49 p.m. Tonight I will project an image of a page from a book. The page number will be 274 and the word will be wrong.
My question, were you really sure that you looked at page 274 and you saw the word running? Can you turn to page 274? Is there a problem?
Oh my God, it's gone.
Can you open that page up? And would you just confirm for me, is that a positive match? Everybody give her a round of applause.
We had Lance here for our high school prom. He did an hour show of mind reading. It was amazing. The kids were all shocked and surprised throughout the show. He included a lot of kids. Highly recommend.